Good morning to Derek. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm a little warm in here.
It is a little warm.
It's I don't know. It's crazy. Um, you are here to talk a little bit more about Limits Without Borders. We had you in here last week, and you launched.
We did.
Yeah.
Made the decision yesterday.
Tell us all about that, man.
We had a non-negotiable amount that we set as our startup cost. We had to hit that if we were going to launch. It's been completely donor supported, and we haven't deviated from that. We've done a couple of little info sessions, and we got to the point on Friday where we knew by today we weren't going to cover the startup cost. But in just a few short weeks, people have donated about $7,500
Wow.
to this cause, and it's all come from just our internal community group of people. And we're like, you know what? I heard Jason English yesterday say sometimes we think that we need people to fill up our jar, but maybe what we need to do is just take what little bit of oil we have and start filling up other people's empty jars. And I was like, oh, you know what? 7,500 is not short. 7,500 is plenty to be able to launch and just start serving. And we'll figure it out as we go. And
That's the way a lot of this stuff works,
right?
man.
And my
Just
biggest
right
thing was
along.
I didn't want to start and run out of funds and have
Right.
to tell participants, sorry, we ran out. So what we did was we limited the number of people that we were going to invite into the first cohort, because we know that we have enough money to cover their participation and their outings and things.
And then if it continues to build, then you add on. It's easier to add on than it is to have to cut back and say, sorry, we got to stop.
For sure. And it's much easier to bring somebody in and the curriculum works fine to not work as a cohort. So if someone were to call today and say, hey, I'll sponsor 3 more athletes, then we can just start them in, and it doesn't really pull it off of sequence at all. So it's better to have the money and to be able to know that we can comfortably serve the people that we're bringing in, and just continue to walk forward. I think we'll be okay with that.
Well, now that we've talked about the money to do it, tell folks again about what you're doing.
So what we're doing is we have written a curriculum, and it's designed to help people move beyond limitations of what society may tell them are brokenness, or levels of brokenness, or individual blemishes or imperfections or whatever that they may have.
Things you can't do, things you can't be,
Things you
because,
can't do,
blah,
can't
blah,
be,
blah.
right. And a lot of that comes from our first 2 cohorts are people who are actively in recovery for various types of substance abuse, and a group of exceptional athletes through Watauga Opportunities in the Special Olympics. Both groups are individuals that are told often that you can't do, or you will never be able to do this, or because of your decisions this and that, and just don't buy it. So we use our fitness platform as the place where we try to convince them otherwise. I'm not here to change substance abuse, or I'm not here to change whatever. I just want them to understand that they still have something to offer, and in fact they may have a better perspective on serving somebody else than maybe I or someone else does. So our fitness platform just gives us the chance to do that, and the curriculum makes it a little bit more intentional.
And where do you guys meet at? You told me last week. I forgot.
So we're running the fitness classes. We're actually intermingling the participants with our existing CrossFit and Exceptional Athletes class at Rev 5 or at 7 Seals CrossFit.
And that's on the 105 extension, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
over at 309 105 extension.
Right. I had that part right. I couldn't remember what you called it.
And what we've done is we, instead of isolating and separating participants out from the fitness classes, we would rather everything be more inclusive. The curriculum is then a one-on-one session weekly with Limits Without Borders staff, and the startup costs include the funds for the participants to go once per curriculum with Appalachian Mountain Leadership and to do one of their customized experiences. And we're very excited about that. And then a select few from our cohorts throughout the year will be chosen to go through another curriculum we've written, and then they'll go with Wine to Water and actually go abroad on a service trip.
Oh, that's cool.
So we'll take a group of people that society says is broken, and we'll all move forward together and go serve somebody else, and not have time to stop and listen to what society says about us.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, and this happens at no charge to those who
Correct.
who compete.
Correct. It's completely donor
That's what
supported.
the donation is for. It's really a cool way to go about things. It's a little different, I think. The approach is different. Instead of, as you say, isolating people or saying what you can't do, this is an inclusive opportunity, and let's see what you can do.
That's right.
And I bet you can do more than you think.
Oh, absolutely. I know that I can. That's the whole premise behind it, is that everybody can do way more than what they think or what people tell them they can do. So it just comes to a point of believing that yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Now, people who are listening who would think, hey, this is a great idea, and would like to help you make sure that you don't have to cut things,
Right.
can contact you through the website and at the website. I remember you said last week that the telephone number is your personal cell phone number.
Yes.
So you're going to talk to the man himself if you call and get any questions answered and any information you need to help decide to support this.
Right. Yeah, and it's my cell phone, call, text. Voicemail, I'm not real good about that one, but or
Man, I left you a message. You didn't call me back.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
better just to call him again,
Just
right? And that number is,
it's 828-773-2270.
and the website has too many fives in it for me to do
Too
it by
many fives.
memory, so you do it so we don't mess it up.
It is rev55fitness.com. So
And one of those fives is the word.
That's
and
right.
So get the order right.
REVFIVE, the number 5, fitness.com.
There you
And
go.
then you'll see a tab for Limits Without Borders. There's an explanation page for it, and then there's a pay it forward page where you can actually donate directly into.
Right there on the at the website. That's terrific. It's a really cool program. I wish you a lot of luck, and you're going to be back and kind of give us an update as things go along, aren't you?
Yep, and I look forward to that.
Good deal, man. Good to see you. Thanks. It is 7:28.